Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Bird, I see you here. I see your lurk, and I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. We don't know what we're doing. We're going this way. The name of the quest we're working on is called Every Little Thing She Does is Magitech, and I can dig it. This is no duo cosplaying while playing DDR, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's a little out of my wheelhouse. Maybe if I was replaying Disco Elysium. So duo is cosplaying while playing DDR right now, huh? Is that happening right now? What am I doing? Okay, we will go to Ul'dah. Alright, let's see how much we can knock out of this this thing. He just finished up 4 hours of DDR and switched games because he got tired. Oh, it only took 4 hours of DDR. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would do about a song and be like, well, we're done with this. That's the extent of my physical fitness, my prowess, so to speak. I think I'm gonna unlock this minimap from now on. 8 hours? Yeesh. Takes me a while to get my bearings on what buttons I need to push. We need to go to the Goldsmiths Guild. Like a marathon, you have to work up slowly to it. Has he been like preparing himself for this moment? Also, hi Timmy, how's it going? Feels like spring Texas up here right now, finally. Oh, he hasn't been. Okay. Well, that would explain the half effort, so to speak. Must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. Have taken the liberty of picking the final example. We have a heart fit for a prince among Mehmets. Payment that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphino's personal use. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant would be coming to collect it. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here's a mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Please do pass on my compliments to your master. Oh, that T-Wolves collapsed both last night and last game of the season? Yeah. Rudy Gobert is... Yeah, no, I hope we trade him. He's, that dude... I can't believe you are so selfish to act the way that you act with the entire season on the line. Now, if I understand this play-in thing, the T-Wolves still have a shot for the 8th seed, right? If they lose that game, then they're out. Just suck up lost resources and move on? Yeah, Gobert needs to go away. He's been terrible all season. I thought when we first traded for him, like, this was going to be pretty exciting. But no, he drove D'Angelo Russell to like not want to play with him, and it was a collapse. He's worse than Jimmy Butler when Jimmy Butler came to the Wolves, and Jimmy Butler was bad for us. Way too much, but thought it would be a useful piece. Yeah. No, he's soft. Rudy Gobert is soft. Thought that all season while watching him. Just bad hands, just uncoordinated. I don't know. It's all right. Baseball season, baby. We play OKC? Okay, that sounds right. That sounds right. Go Rays, 162-0. I know, it's crazy. Wow. I'd like to see, I mean, I don't know if there's any records left for them. What, 2 more wins and it's like the AL-NL record to start a season or something? I'm not sure, but it's insane what they're doing. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. Ready. Magitech armor, engage. What's Timmy been up to? Patrick, welcome back. Hello. That's something special because I made it on my sports hemisphere. I mean, the Twins have the second best record in the American League, behind the Rays. So, and they're playing right now. Just gonna bring the game day up on the side. Check it every once in a while. Ooh. We're not winning, but we're not losing. Second best record, 4 games back. Yeah, we're 7-4. I think. So, spend 3 days cleaning up your yard. Yeah, it's something I should probably do as well. All of our snow melted. We had so much at the beginning of, basically the beginning of the weekend, and then the temperatures spiked, and we're actually in the mid-80s today, so. Hop into the pilot seat. Begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder as far up as you can go, if you please. And if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. Oh, okay. Diamond, hello. You finished the game and unlocked late game raids yet? No, absolutely not. I'm still in A Realm Reborn. I'm gonna watch you struggle. Our late game raids, is that like multiplayer stuff? Because I'm not doing it. You peaked low 70s today? Yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely hotter here. Our like winter just would never end. What am I doing? That's the good stuff, though? No, I don't want to. No, I don't like the combat at all in this game. So it's like I'm not. I mean, it's serviceable in that it'll like help me get to the next story thing, but I am not in this for the combat. Oh no. No. North of the crystal. Oh, okay. $72 and windy there. Yeah, it's windy here. Oh. I don't think I want to actually fight you. Oh. Just gonna jump on your head, no big deal. Wait, need to... North of the Crystal Mound. Story player, absolutely. Love story in my games. Other sports I don't follow, but news has somehow gotten to me, and I think it's just funny. Apparently the Penguins lost a shot at the playoffs by losing to the Blackhawks, who, with the win, lost the best chance of the #1 pick. Those two brain trusts should have gotten together before the start of the game. I thought it told me to climb the crystal, so I was just gonna climb it. And then just go back to wedge again? Okay. You say so. Cursor remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team, in which case we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Got a shower, head to work, see y'all next time. I wish I could hang out, but not today. No worries, dude. Enjoy your day. We'll chat soon. Bye-bye. Welcome. Alright, this looks like we're starting something. Level 50. Every little thing she does is Magitech. Let's go. Diamond, how have you been? What have you been up to? Patrick, same question to you. What's been shaking? What's been going on? Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? Classes and gaming. What gaming are you getting up to? What have you been doing? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. I'm good. I am good. Yes, I'm all same thing here. I am super happy that the weather is changing. I was getting so sick of the snow. Valorant, League, Dauntless, Overcooked 2, Final Fantasy 14, nice. Anno 1800, okay. Terraria, okay, gotcha. Let's see, I finished up 9 Years of Shadows, Metroidvania. Today, the last episode of Resident Evil 4 went up, so I finished that game for the first time, very cool. We're playing Curse of the Sea Rats, another Metroidvania. Yeah, just kind of biding my time before some of the big releases come. I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. There's the Reaper. Taken by the traitor Garland. And is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements. The hell's you will? What do you? Located the Stolen Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond. No use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. You guys aren't having any issues watching the stream, are you? My numbers are bouncing all over the place between 6 and 9 and 0 concurrent viewers, so things are... And I was having some problems with YouTube yesterday, so... Let me know if you're having any issues. It's fine on your end? Okay. It might just be how it's showing the data. It's not... It's a little weird. be fine. Yeah, right now it says that I have negative viewers. That doesn't seem quite right. So yeah, the analytics for YouTube have been a little goofed up the last couple of days. Negative? Yeah, it says I have -1 viewer right now. We can go ahead and chalk that up as a first. Impressive, right? It's taken me 3.5 years of content creation, but we did it. We finally made it to the negatives. We're friends? She moved. Now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Thank you? Oh. Time to infiltrate Custom Sentry and rescue our comrades. Everybody say hi. There she is.
Finally out of my meeting.
Look at my YouTube numbers. They're all goofed up. It says I had -1.
I went in and deleted people.
I guess. That's amazing. Treniota! Hello, how are you?
Patrick.
At the Infamous Gate? It is.
I'm here.
Yes, Timmy was here. Timmy had to bail for work.
Oh, that's very nice. Came out of my dungeon. I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, it is cold. It's kind of still chilly down here. Go upstairs. It's hot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm already warm, so...
It's a toasty. Very pretty. Well done, sir. She doesn't... She just... Listen. Don't.
Very, very huge.
Yeah. There it is. Everybody say hi, Charlie.
Yeah. Well, I can't even...
Again. Ooh.
I need to go up and get another.
Okay.
Yeah. She kicked, so she heard you.
Still level 46. Escape from Castrum Sentry.
Alright. Hi, I need a snack.
Sure. Showing up right here. Just very strange. Glaumant, you came. Thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women what are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale, mind you. 'Tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer in imperial hands, I think. What is that? Slowly processing the fact that I'll get state-sponsored 9-month vacation from May 29th. I got conscripted. Sponsored 9-month vacation. Conscripted. Does that mean you have... Conscripted means you have to go into the armed forces? Is that what that means? Okay. And how are you feeling about that? Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister too. Pretty little thing she was. Gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us. And rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. It was some years after I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get my revenge on the Empire and become an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Glumman. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? In any road, after you got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. Bit bummed with a pinch of mild panic. Okay. I feel like that's a very normal response. So that starts May 29th. Okay. Okay. Well, I wanted to get your feeling before I kind of reacted to it, but hopefully it's the kind of thing that you'll go and it'll be done before you know it, and you can come back and everything will be good. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge, but something tells me I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you've got planned. But I am sorry that you have to do that. That's something that the U.S. used to have. They used to have a draft, which would take at the time just men of basically 18 and older, and would require them to do military service. They got rid of that, and I would not handle that well. I would not handle that well on my end. So when you say a bit bummed with a pinch of mild panic, mine would be raging, furious, hatred, anger. Yeah, it would be. You're handling it better than I would. If you wish to strike back to the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I am unafeared I must decline. I believe we still have the draft. We just have more than enough enlist that we don't need to do it. Is that true? I don't know. I thought the draft was just gotten rid of, but I guess I don't know. Swear I'd get revenge on the Empire. 'Tis true, I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. And it could be that way. If I got drafted, I'd die in training before I actually got anywhere. True, 100%. The draft still exists. I did not know that. Okay. Little history lesson then. There's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Wronger give you strength. Okay. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all those who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius' ambitions. You get a break between cutscenes? You have presents? First, we have friends to rescue. Bidge, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. I like gifts. What do you got? What do you got? All right. Where to? Escape. Okay. Speak with Sid while disguised as an Imperial. Oh, I gotta put my I gotta put my stuff on. Oh, I see what you mean. Here I am. Okay, how do I gotta do something to make this work, right? Do I have to wait for you to push a button? There it is. Ooh, fancy. Mithrite Circle of Strength. Okay. Thank you. Did you want something in return? Oh, you have more. Oh, goodness me. My man! So none of this stuff is like... Okay, so... Did that stuff have levels tied to it? Or wait, no, hold on. Where did that end up? I don't think I had enough inventory space for it. So it must have gone automatically in my armory, right? Look when you hit 50. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Bird. Welcome back. 2 minutes, then it's another meeting. Busy, busy, busy. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it. Whatever I can do to make that stuff better. Give me a better chance in some of this combat. That'll make me level 115. What will? Right at 50? Equipping that stuff well? What does that mean? Item level 115, bot level 50. I didn't even know items had levels. Or like, I didn't even know there was an item level thing. That's all, that's new to me. I'm how many hours into this game, and that's new to me. Fairly OP for the impulsive AR and startle. Oh, okay. I do like being OP. Even if I don't necessarily, like, earn it. How about we flip this though? Beep. Let's not die. Okay, we're good. Matthias! Didn't realize you're streaming because I'm addicted to your Dead Space playthrough. Everybody say hi to Matthias. Am I saying that right? Matthias? Matthias has been... he found the channel recently and has been very active in the comments and giving me advice and things like that, and really seems like a fantastic person who I think will fit in really well with the community, so... Everybody say, hi, Matthias. Matthias, I was going to let you know as well. Obviously, YouTube comments, keep that coming. Engagement, you know, pushes numbers and stuff like that. But if you ever want to be, you ever want to jump in the Discord, we have a Discord as well. Feel like it's another spot where you could slide right in and all that stuff. Matthias. It doesn't matter. It is th. It's a th sound, not a t sound. Okay, Matthias. Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite a dashing figure in Imperial Black and Crimson. But now is not the time for jests. I look stupid with my yellow pants. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here to keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Matthias, are you a Final Fantasy XIV fan? Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Hi, Kate. Everybody say hi, wifey. Dropping from my phone, rejoin in a moment. Now that you have gear, I can be proud of. Okay, perfect. Well, it's all thanks to you. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. I wish I could join the Discord. I had it, but deleted it because all the notifications drove me nuts. Then when I reinstalled it, it wouldn't work right for some reason. Ah, no dice. That's no good. All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure I threw it out there in case you were a Discord user. Oh, and lest you wonder, Ida and Ishtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention. But the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. May as well keep you, I guess. Look at that, he's got like a decal. Nope. Anytime, should be back hopefully in 30-40. They don't take the full hour. Okay. Yeah, and I'll be live probably till 3:30-ish, so we should have plenty of time. I think you have a duty coming up? I think I would know that before you. Oh, you mean in the game.
You have spirit. That I will allow.
Yeah, if you want to jump in.
Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us.
Not a Final Fantasy fan, sorry, but I do appreciate your content and will watch regardless. I lean more toward horror and action games like God of War, but whatnot. Okay. Final Fantasy has always been my my jam. It's kind of it's my favorite genre. Obviously, I cut into some other things as well, but yeah, no worries. Maybe we'll make it exciting enough for you that you'll be like, ooh, I should try this Final Fantasy thing. This echo of yours intrigues us. Okay.
You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not?
You got voice acting, so I'll let you talk.
You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning.
We're just a couple months away from 16. What about that? Oh, I have a... When this cutscene's done.
And I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it.
Anyways, when this cutscene's done, let's talk about some future content plans that I've been mulling around in my melon.
Which will it be?
So ready for 16. I know, right? It's gonna be... like, the next couple of months, we've got Jedi Survivor coming. That's incredibly exciting. Jedi Fallen Order was one of my favorite Souls-likes that wasn't made from FromSoft. We've got Tears of the Kingdom, which is what we're going to talk about in a second. Final Fantasy 16. There's something else that's there, and it just left my brain. Something else, someday. I don't remember what. I mean, and there's countless things on the horizon, but...
As
yeah,
you wish,
it's a next couple of months are going to be great.
Minfilia.
Kingdom Hearts 4? Is that coming out already? That feels like that game's going to take a long time still. Does that have a date tied to it?
Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study.
If you are interested in Final Fantasy 16, I don't know if you saw this, but tomorrow they did announce a state of play showing off 20 minutes of gameplay from Final Fantasy 16. I'm not going to watch it because I'm on media blackout mode. I don't want anything spoiled for me. I don't want any trailers or nothing like that. But if you guys are interested in that, you can probably find out what time it is. I'm not sure what time it is, but that's tomorrow. Love the first Last of Us. Absolutely hated the sequel because they did Jacob dirty, but I guess it all depends on your perspective. I'm trying to think of who Jacob is. Why am I not thinking of who Jacob is? Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. Who's Jacob? He seems very important.
Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And I'm sorry if that's devastating to you. That's a long time compared to in a couple months. Matthias, to your comment about turn-based, Final Fantasy is no longer turn-based, too. It's more action combat focused. I guess Final Fantasy 16 is going to be playing a lot like a Devil May Cry. And I don't think they've really been turn-based since 10? 12 was open world, 13 was a weird action combat, I guess more turn-based than not, but 14 is this, 15 was open world, kind of action combat. So if you haven't looked into it, it might be worth checking, but it's not still unfinished Kingdom Hearts 1. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's good. I'd best get back to my duties. The supplies aren't going to move themselves, and neither are the prisoners. Oh, and perform an Imperial salute. Yeah, they used to be turn-based. They cut their teeth as turn-based, but they've migrated more into an action combat type of a thing as of late. Didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task. We just talked. You'd be engrossed too had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when you next pass that way. 11 changed it, then 12 took off from there with open world battles. Yeah. I suppose 11, yeah. 11 would not have been turn-based because it was an MMORPG, but... That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Oxidans, are you? Welcome to Castrum Sentry, Engineer. What? Prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Orisia's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm or I'll have you reported. Take it easy, Chief. Shouldn't I be at my post? I suppose so, but such things don't seem to matter anymore. I've fallen for one of the prisoners. She's all I can think about of late. Am I a deviant for wanting her to salute me? Oh, I didn't. I'm kind of glad we didn't, because that's an interesting little nugget of information. But... Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there, and oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, all right? I dare say you know the one I mean. The svelte blonde. Goodness no. It's the Lalafellan lass I'm spitting with. Right. She's so adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? Good luck. Since you like horror games, did you ever try Days Gone? My son and I absolutely love that game, even when the critics dogged on it and just called it another zombie game. The story was amazing. I did play Days Gone, and I actually side with some of the critical reviews a little bit. I found it. I enjoyed parts of it, but for the most part, I didn't finish it. I found it kind of kind of bland and a little blasé as time went on. The heroic song too loud to anyone else, or is it just me? You probably turn it down a little bit. How's that? I don't want to drown myself out. I don't want to drown myself either, but... Okay. Why are you not at your post? Oh, I gotta salute you. But no, I did set a bear on fire, and then the bear came over and ravaged me. That was a fun clip from Days Gone. You need access to the storage tower? What business have you there? Thought the horde mechanic was interesting and pretty crazy at times. It did get crazy. I would agree with that. It was, I mean, that was kind of a cool mechanic. I enjoyed that, but I think the rest of what was going on just kind of fell flat for me a little bit. But I know that you like, there are people in the community. When I did stream that, this was back when I was on Twitch. There are people in the community that really adore that game too. So it just didn't hit me right. But you're not alone in your enjoyment of it. At the Tribunus's behest, you say. This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady wroth. Take my identification key. See that it is returned when your errand is concluded. Seems like a pretty big security breach. Security's tight, just as we expected. We're gonna need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. Does that sound better now, Kate? Okay. Okay. So we're on the other side of the wall? Okay. Actually, the guy that plays Deacon St. John plays the villain in the Callisto Protocol. He also played Starkiller in the Force Unleashed Star Wars game from back in the day. Okay. What's his name? And I do have... Callisto Protocol is one of those games where I think... I don't know if I'll ever create content on it, but I do... It feels like one of those games that eventually is going to be on like PlayStation Plus, or it's going to come to Game Pass or something. So I think I'm holding out for that. Just because I heard Dead Space was so much better than Callisto Protocol from reviewers and folks that I trust. But it is something I want to see. I want to check out. In Philly and the rest, thank goodness they're safe. I'm the one you want. Leave the others be. I don't remember his name, but he also played the soldier in Stephen King's The Mist movie. Ooh, where they made the twist for the movie in the end, and it was devastating. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Wow. Heavy topics. Trigger warning. Thank you guys for liking the stream as well. I appreciate it. I see a bunch of you have done that, so thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't, try it. It'll be fun. We risk letting the entire castrum know we're here. Hey, you're right. We may not get a better chance. This is the third squadron. What is it? Why haven't we upgraded our comms to get rid of that awful sound? A Reaper seized when? And this came something? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to push the button. I pushed the button. The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need to scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Don't forget to invite me when you have a duty requiring peeps. Yes. I don't even know if I know how to do that because I haven't done it with anybody, but I will, I'll figure it out. Just chilling by the castrum? Okay. What the? Strike my last. Eliminate the intruders. Alright, well, this clearly ain't it yet. Get rid of the signifier. Can we please? Oh, man, I find targeting to be such a pain. Can't wait for you to get to where I'm in Curse of the Sea Rats, because like I said, I'm stuck. I don't know how to progress, and I don't want to scour through other videos. Oh, I appreciate it. Well, okay, so I'm recorded through Thursday. I just beat Flora Burn, and I got to the part where I think you referenced it in one of your comments, where I need to hoof it all the way back. And I'm just starting that part. But I don't think I'm going to do that part yet, because I didn't realize that was like the final stretch, and there's stuff that I haven't seen yet. So I'm going to like veer off to the what is it called, the Valley of the Morrigan or something. I haven't gone there yet, so I'm gonna try to detour and not go back to the boat right away if I can avoid it. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away ere the window to our liberty closes shut. Just found a quest tracker? What does that mean? What's a quest tracker? Then recapture them. Fail and I shall have your head. You can take away your fast travel option. Also block literally every path forward with rocks. Oh, do they? Oh. Does your MSQ progression? Oh, you found it like online? Is that what you mean? The Tribunus herself, just as you said, you have the eye of an Ahriman, Ida. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Cursed Scions, how did you slip our defenses? Typed in your quest name and boom! With unexpected ease, if truth be told, there chanced to be a commotion outside the castrum's walls which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Ishtola's just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. Phantom Train? Final Fantasy VI, anybody? So you've scuttled in amidst the freight like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. It is far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia Sas Junius. Does it show how much I have left of A Realm Reborn? 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. By the way, if you guys are watching this, do you have a new reaction tool on YouTube? They said that they were going to roll that out. I don't know if it's fully active yet, but you can react to certain parts of the stream. I saw it. I posted the video in the Discord a couple of days ago, but I don't know if it actually happened or not. Haven't seen that yet? Okay. It sounds cool. Like it seems interesting. I'm excited to see it, but I don't think that's it, Kate. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. Betake you to your guard. But it shows up on like the timeline. Congrats on expanding your family. Thank you, Matthias. Yes, we're about a month away. Just over a month away. Kate actually stopped by and said hi on the stream a second ago. I can tell you that if you go all the way to Endwalker, you have a long way to... Oh, yeah. No, I know that. I just mean the end of A Realm Reborn. More intruders. Protect the Tribunus. Tribunus. Confounded, Ida. With me. I'm at the end of the base game? Okay. Not that I'm counting, we have 34 days. True. Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, milady, in discussion with our guest. Duty that I could join you on is a few quests away. May not get there. Oh, okay. Still a little ways. No. There they are. Fan out and surround them. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. It's the first level 50 quest? Oh, okay. I'm still doing 46 quests, so... Yeah, it sounds like it might be a little bit. C-Dub, hold them off. I'll look after Minfilia and Tataru. Should I make a Castlevania Symphony of the Night remake? Literally, there's been nothing from the Castlevania camp in like forever. Did they... If you jump from 49 to 46 to 49, do they really? Oh, that's awesome. Did they, what was I gonna say? Did they not announce something? Konami? I thought that they announced a Castlevania-related thing not too long ago. Maybe I'm crazy. Hey, what's up, Furious Fun Man? You remembered. Why is he invulnerable? Oh, its shield must be near. Found it. The collections of all the old games? Yeah, but I thought that they announced something because Konami's getting back into, you know, they're getting back into the game stuff. They announced all of the Silent Hills and stuff. I thought that they'd said something about Castlevania too, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm making that up. Oh yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Well, for the next probably week or so, I think I'll be a little bit more free to stream this until whatever game I'm going to focus on next, which I don't fully know what it's going to be yet. Oh, did more of those things spawn? They are. Furious, how you been? What's been going on? Oh yeah, that music is kind of loud, isn't it? Maybe I'll let it ride right now, but I'll turn the game music down in the option or in the settings when I finish this fight. Oh, for Christ's sakes, there's another one. Alright, that should be both of them. Yeeps. Since you like Metroidvanias, did you ever try Ender Lilies, Quiet as the Nights at the Ori games? I was not a fan of the Ori games, and I don't know. I don't have a good reason why, and I have not tried Ender Lilies yet. It's one that I think I'd like to try eventually, but I just haven't done it yet. I did enjoy my time with Eldoran. I don't know if you've played Eldoran yet, but that one was really good. Yes, Kate liked the Ori games quite a bit. Magitech Colossus. He looks like Iron Giant from Final Fantasy VII. I think I might have played the Ori games before, like, my love of Metroidvanias really, like, kicked in, and now I don't really want to go back to it. You know? That makes sense? I don't know. It's a weird thing. Alpha, what's up, buddy? I'm on more than an hour every time I stream. How dare you? How goes it with me? It goes. It goes.
Take the leader. Kill the rest.
No, that's me. Gotta get kiddo and you're still on. Oh, I got you. I got you.
What the?
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
And for the new folks that just popped into the chat, don't forget to like the channel, or like the stream. That thing. Do that thing. Push the button. Oh, she ish-told the show. Oh, goodness. Oh, Bark would be impressed. Gotta lurk for 30 minutes. Be back soon. Sounds good. We will see you then.
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too.
Just cuts her head off right
The
there.
reunion
That would have been
must
jarring,
wait.
huh?
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
Is Patrick Zen? No. Patrick is Kobu. I know. It's my fault for not being on enough. Not streaming enough. You guys, I've lost touch with you guys, and you guys have lost touch with each other. And that's the problem. That's the real pity. That's the real shame.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
This is asking questions, but I was wondering what your thoughts on the Lies of P game and if you think it's going to be a good Souls-esque type game. First off, Matthias, don't ever feel bad about asking questions. I like questions. I'll answer them all day. Lies of P looks interesting. I hope that it's a good Souls-like game, but I'm nervous about it, and that I feel like what was the one that just there was one that just came out. Another one where you're kind of fighting like automatons. I can't remember what it was called.
But there's no one in there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me?
Kid, are you talking to me? No, that was Thymesia. But that was one that I also didn't like once I started it.
I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
Can't help you. Can't help you, Diamond.
1,
Well, whatever game I'm thinking of, and I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, that's the one that I'm nervous that it's going to play like that one. Because that one I did not have a good time with. I played the demo of it. I think there's a demo on, like, PlayStation Plus. I don't remember.
3.
It'd be a lot easier to help you if I could remember what the name of the game was, but...
4.
5? Aw. Comparing it to Bloodborne, I'm not sure it's worthy of that. I know the game you're talking about. Didn't care for that game either. Yeah, I would be super hesitant to have. I mean, I think aesthetically, I think there's some similarities.
The charlatans who rule Eorzea.
I think it looks like there's some similarities to Bloodborne, but I just I don't know. If it hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully every game that comes out is good, but. On the wall in Morse code. Don't swear at me. I know not which is more pitiful. Okay.
For the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
I think that's a safe assumption, Alpha. I think that's good, yeah.
What in the 7 hells?
Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo.
I mean, it's a lot smaller than the real Ultima
The
weapon.
Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike. And now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf!
I will say, Matthias, in terms of Souls-likes I'm looking forward to, Jedi Survivor comes out in just a couple weeks.
An Ascian!
Yeah, just over a week, maybe? Well, there you go. That's one
An
I'm
overlord,
super pumped
no
about.
less. His garb attests to that.
Haven't made it to your Wolong playthrough yet since I'm working through Dead Space, but what are your thoughts on that game? Some of those boss fights were ridiculous. Oh yeah, some of those boss fights made me want to cry a little bit. Looking at you, Lu Bu, you son of a bitch. But I liked it. I actually liked Wolong. I liked it for reasons that I don't typically like games, or the reasons I liked it didn't really like. They don't mesh up with what takes me to games. Like, I thought the combat was fantastic, and I really enjoyed the exploration of like the individual areas. But I thought the story was awful, and Team Ninja cannot tell a story to save their life. And some of the mechanics are a little goofy, but for the most part, I actually was pretty high on Wolong. I liked it quite a bit.
La Habrea.
Happy the voice acting got better, and
It
oh, so
only
it gets
be
better
him.
like as soon as we're out of A Realm Reborn. Yes, that's awesome. That makes me happy. Wife will probably make me suffer, and won't let me have it till Father's Day. Oh, buddy. June. I was like, wait, when's Father's Day? Man, that's a doozy.
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be.
Wait, who was that? Sorry, I looked away.
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
So Thancred was La Habrea? I knew it. I knew that dude was bad news. I think. I started playing this game in January. It's taken me this long to get to A Realm Reborn, by the way. That's not great. But my streaming schedule fell off the map. But I remember meeting Thancred and
All
being
that
like,
time,
something about this
the
guy.
enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Asians. How could I have been so blind?
Idiot.
Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing.
Few highways that wanted to take you to Minnesota? When was that? Is that when you were... Weren't you in, like, South Carolina? Say that drive was not very fun at all? No? Same 4 months, I'm pretty sure I finished a free trial. Well, I've also finished a bunch of games since January,
the
but...
Empire's new weapon.
You went to Nebraska last weekend? Oh, I missed that entirely. That is not a fun drive. No, it's not. Absolutely. Ugh, that's brutal.
We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Ugh, straight across Iowa into Nebraska. What part of... Did you have to go into Nebraska far? Nebraska is just Iowa part 2 if you're driving east to west.
Cryle, this is Minfilia.
The situation
Okay,
may have
not too far
taken
then.
an ill turn,
Forgive me if I seem brusque.
but the battle is far from over.
Is it ready?
And so long as we stand together,
Wonderful.
there shall ever
I'm
be
sorry
hope
to
of
press,
victory.
but we need it urgently.
Is it?
How soon can it be
The
delivered?
people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope.
I am in your
Let
debt,
us
my
provide
friend.
it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned.
I had to drive from Mankato, Minnesota when I was going to school to Kearney, Nebraska. And I say I didn't drive, but our coach did. For tennis, we had to drive there, play a tennis match, and drive all the way back in the same day because it was finals week. But we had to play this match to qualify for the national the national tournament. It sucked. We also had to do that same thing from Mankato to Bismarck, North Dakota.
I hope we can count on you.
My regards to grandfather.
Glad I don't have to do that anymore. Already waiting on the new Bayonetta game, Ceresia and the Lost Demon. Oh, I saw that. Yep, that one's already out. Metroid Prime. Oh, that's right. They did the remake or remaster of that. Jedi Survivor and Legends of the games. I hear you. That's busy. Went there and back. 3 days, 12-hour road trip twice. So long. That's so long. Yeah, Matthias, there's some
Let us pay a
bangers
visit
coming
to
out
the
soon.
Council of the Alliance leadership.
Also, the last week in April has like 4 games that I would love to play. I'm not gonna be able to find the time. It's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna prioritize Jedi Survivor, but there's also the Curious Case of Benedict Fox, I think, or just the Case of Benedict Fox. There's another Metroidvania called Afterimage that looks really cool, but I can't make it happen. Maybe if I could do this like absolutely full time, I could make that kind of schedule work, but I can't do it with this part-time job that I have. Well, let's take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slacefarcen the order to sail. That is all. Not even a real name. You guys, the names are just people falling asleep on keyboards. The Maelstrom stands ready. Wood of the Flames. He would have made me wait for Resident Evil 4 remake, but I told her I pre-ordered the wrong version, so I had to get the digital deluxe edition for the PlayStation Store. Is that what really happened, or did you grease the wheels a little to make that happen? Ready as we're like to be. I need only give the word to Rowley. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the archbishop to open his holy mouth, if not this? And he claims the fury for his god. 'Tis bad comedy. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. I see. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon the course of action. Not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. Oh, also, I got a really cool email today that I'm going to tell you guys about soon. I gotta figure out how it's all gonna work, but really interesting offer that I kind of pumped about. So, should we yield to him? He pledges to rid the realm of its false god, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one. For if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. Oh man, I missed this song. I haven't heard it in a long time. Alright, before we talk to Minfilia, I will be right back. I gotta run to the restroom super fast. Hold, please. I am so sorry about that. When we did our co-stream for Raven's Watch, I had so many audio issues that I had to like move move things around, and I never corrected that. So it sounded fine on my end, but I could hear Kate be like, "Whoa!" My bad. We'll fix that fully after the stream. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. course, it was Kate saving us. Yes, thank God she was listening. Otherwise, that would have been blasting the whole time. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leader seat and help them make the right decision. Hey, big level up. Grim tidings, C-Dub. It seems the word of the ultimate weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, C-Dub, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. I like, it's freaking 80 here. Yeah, it's 80 here, too. When we started the weekend, we had, I don't know, Kate, would you say we still had about 4 feet of snow in the boulevards? Like, along our driveway? It's all gone. We burned through 4 feet of snow, probably, in about 4 or 5 days. That's the craziest snow melt I think I've ever seen. I see diamond. How do I get out of here? It's also why the sump pump is... Yeah, no kidding. The sump pump is just constantly going. Yeah, it went from... It basically went from like 35 degrees to 65 to yesterday it was 75. Today it's 85. Just eviscerated the snow we had left. Yeah, and then back to 50 this weekend. Exactly. Yeah, it's supposed to be cold and rainy, and our high is like 46. I mean, I'm glad to have this to get rid of the snow. I was just getting so sick of looking at the snow. But who? Okay, is somebody in chat Lil Blaster? No, actually, I don't want to go there. Because the last time that I streamed, Lil Blaster sounded familiar, and they added me as a friend, but I don't know who they are. Friends are orange names. No, I know that. I added Lil Blaster as a friend last time I streamed, but I don't know. Yeah, you're him. You're God Capo. But then there's Little Blaster. Like there's Little Blaster right there. And I don't know. It's secretly me playing? That's amazing. How do you get your work done? What am I doing? Because Kate's really good. Well, that's true. That is a given. Where am I going? I need to go to the Chamber of Rule. One for work, one for game. I'd believe it. She's very talented. What'd you miss? My bitter apologies for making everybody's head explode with the music. That's about it. Sorry again. Sorry, you're here on behalf of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter. Yeah, I'm also trying to figure out who Lil Blaster is.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight.
You know who it is?
But if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
Is it Bark? No. I don't think so. Bark's at work.
It has been 5 years since the calamity.
But I can't remember his
and
name.
Our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives.
I can't remember his name in the game. It's been too long. Is it Bark?
Call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict.
The cat was lying on my chest, and when you went to intermission, he scared the crap out of the cat.
Conflict, I say.
Sorry, do you have like battle scars now?
Forces set in opposition. If the
I'm sorry.
combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer?
I will fix that after the stream.
To quell the foes who
because of the
rise
last
up
co-stream that
within
I did.
our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
Awkward, because I think I'm standing on the table.
Though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing.
Perfect.
My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
The Blaster's Kobu? No, Kobu shows up as Kobu in the game. So it's not him.
Do not blame yourself, Raoban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same.
I think it is Bark, actually. Now that I think about it.
If our words serve to kindle it
But
in them
isn't Bark
anew,
working?
better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being?
I know Lil Blaster's not Kobu. That I know for sure.
Labored to rebuild their lives. The Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The scions of the Seventh Dawn, alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alphinaud, Minfilia, and 7 hells! Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
You ever play Bloodborne? If so, hopefully it's on your channel, because I'd love to see that playthrough. I did play Bloodborne. Sadly, it's not on my channel. I played that way back in 2014 when it first came out, and I loved it. It is one of my One of my favorite games.
You're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Welcome back, Bird. Maybe temporarily.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garlean's offer to vanquish the primals would be folly.
When this cutscene's done, remind me to consult you guys on some content decisions I need to make in the future. Okay? Got it? Don't let me down.
Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garlean's proposed solution.
Bird, you can have the old grapes. We got new grapes that we haven't washed yet. You can have the old ones. You can have all of them. They're still good.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
They're not cotton candy, but they're super good.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each
So
of
you get
your
old grapes?
nations
Yeah.
face.
They're still good.
Yet you must
We just
not
gotta wash the
give
new ones so they
in.
don't go bad.
Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what
Good
you
point.
fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
That's fine. You can
Come
take 5
what
grapes if you
may,
wash them for us.
We Scions will never give up the fight.
Wash them and put them in a bowl.
And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
This is not even a deal for me.
A great man
I get
once
nothing
said
out of
that a
this.
shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Rauban?
Sid,
Big HP Lovecraft fan. That's why I asked if there's not many games that make you feel small, meaningless compared to the vastness of the universe and the horror it holds. I like Elden Ring for that
Your
reason.
words stir and shame me.
Are you an Elden Ring fan?
How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear.
Oop, there was more to that. Sorry.
Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire. For the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
Okay. Yeah, I liked Bloodborne's world quite a bit. I'd love to see that turn into something in the future. See a sequel or something.
Of the Alliance. Rauban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all.
Then it's
Those
settled.
who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
Yeah, yeah. Probably won't get a Bloodborne sequel until PlayStation 10 comes out, if at all. I don't think Miyazaki's interested in doing a sequel, even though Bloodborne is a huge fan base still. Yeah,
We must needs
I
consider
don't know.
how the
I was
weapon
disappointed
may
that
be
they're doing
brought to
Armored
bear
Core
against
next.
us.
I'm not gonna
The
play that game.
Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
I know a lot of fans
In the
want it, but
meantime, the
that's
flames
disappointing
will
to me.
deploy as-
Exciting for some, but
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us and retire to the waking sands. We
it's
will
a mech
send
game,
word
Alpha.
anon.
It's a series that's actually been around for a really long time, but they're bringing it back. Oh, I was standing in that, wasn't I? Too hot. All right, we'll head back here. Okay, here's what I was going to tell, or ask you guys. I'm trying to kind of sort of plan out my content for the future here. And there's some big bastards of games coming out. Some girthy boys. So I'm wondering if when Tears of the Kingdom comes out, should that be a game that I should stream? I'm thinking that's the one that if there's anything that I'm gonna stream, I think that it makes sense to do Tears of the Kingdom. So stream that. Let's play Final Fantasy 16. Let's play the other ones coming out. Just because Tears of the Kingdom, while obviously it has a story, there's going to be like big swaths of things that I can do where I don't have to focus on the story. It kind of plays story structure-wise probably similar to like a MMORPG. So take a break from Final Fantasy for a while and switch gears over to Tears of the Kingdom. Live stream that and then do traditional Let's Plays for other stuff. You heard me. Girthy boys. How's that, how does that strike your fancy, everybody? Does that work for you? Why didn't I ride my chocobo? Whatever gets you streaming. Bill? I mean, unless something comes together where I can focus a little bit more time on content creation, juggling 3 Let's Plays is not gonna work. That's not gonna be my dude. That's not gonna do my thing. Doodlin'. What's up, dude? How are you, bud? Top of the evening to you. I have a multiplayer mount. I can fly you anywhere. What? Hey, Jedi Survivor is going to be almost 200 gigs. My PS5 is silently crying because literally have no space, and I'm not tech savvy enough to put a bigger internal memory in. I heard 150 gigs. Still gargantuan. I hope my number's right and not yours, because that is a lot. That is Call of Duty-esque. And I think they made it so that like adding the hard drive and stuff to the PlayStation is not as difficult as it was on the PlayStation 4.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
And Patrick, potentially I would like to be flown places.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
If anything, then I can talk to chat and I don't have to navigate either.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
I end up deleting and re-downloading a lot of stuff.
All right, let's do
Just a fact of life these days.
Sacred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him enthralled to an Ascian.
Can't you get an external hard drive that'll just go into your USB port in the front?
Mayhap
the Dale
you
method?
know this already, but the Ascians are immortal
Yeah.
beings without physical
When he rage
form.
quits and just deletes a game
Since
instead of shutting it
time
down.
immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
Oh, that's right. I suppose it is a lot slower, isn't it? Furious, welcome back.
This is a crystal of darkness.
We're gonna fight the Empire. Okay, perfect.
A mere replica.
Wasn't in long doing something. Okay,
anomalous
gotcha. Getting some food.
Found across Eorzea.
Dune, what's the countdown for the job switcheroo? How many days you got left?
It comes to
It's only
us
been a week, I think, since we
courtesy of
talked
the
about it, so
students
probably
of
plenty, but-
Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him.
Oh, is that true? I guess I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs.
That none among us foresaw the
It's May.
danger in sending him to
Okay.
investigate the Ascians alone.
Still got some time left.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him.
So Thancred, not necessarily a bad guy, just possessed, so to speak.
You
Interesting.
have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light.
Well, you could delete him and just re-download him, right?
What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain
Hey, Bark.
comparisons.
Gonna need you to fix that wall, buddy.
I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this. However glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Complete. Alright. So, level 49. Hi, Bark. So I don't have, so I can't do that because I'm only level 48. So, there's the jump from 46 to 49. Why did I feel like I had multiple? No, I guess I didn't. You said you're out here? It's good, Bark. It be good. Aw, dope. How do I get in? There we go. How do I get in? You playing multiplayer? Barely. I'm hitching a ride. Kobu has volunteered to be my taxi driver. Click me, ride pillion? I am clicking you. Oh. Didn't even know what this was. Seat 2. Oh, I'm even going chauffeur style. I'll be in the back. First being stuck at work. Bark! Oh, it's even music from Final Fantasy 15. Bark, are you Little Blaster? Where to? I don't know. Somewhere where I can get XP, I think. I don't have, I don't think I have any other quests. I mean, I guess I have like these will take forever though. Whatever's gonna get me XP the quickest, I guess. What'd you call me? Little bastard? Blaster? Sorry. Sitting on my knees. You mean in-game? Yeah. Here's the kingdom. It's awesome. You can merge weapons and materials now to make new weapons. Usually if they fix the weapon durability breaking every 5 seconds crap. You know, I came around on weapon durability. I didn't like it in the beginning, but then I came to like almost rely on it for how I like cycled through my weapons. But I do think the combination is cool. Except the teleport? Yeah, what happened? How did I get here? I didn't see it. Except the teleport? Oh. Mordona. Do I get back in? What the hell? What is happening here? There we go. Did you make a friend? Yeah, I guess. There was a little blaster following me around last time I streamed, and I accepted the friend request, and the name sounded familiar, but I don't know who they were. How much XP are we getting from these guys? Do we not get XP from these guys? Do we have to like finish the fate first? I haven't done any fates. Finish the fate? That's how we get it? Okay. What do we have to do? I don't even know what we're doing. Are we just taking out giants? That's it? We did it! Oh my god, that only got me 8,000. In a multiplayer party, is this the end of the world? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. Hey, I mean, listen, if we look at this, the last 2 streams have been fully multiplayer. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not what I do. It's on brand for me. A lot of people dogged on the Callisto Protocol because they basically thought and expected to be a Dead Space clone, but they didn't like all the crawl sequences, which got you from one spot to another. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll check it out eventually. Like I said, I think I'm gonna wait for it to show up on PlayStation Plus or Game Pass or something. Hopefully that'll happen someday. But I don't know if I'll, especially because I'm probably not going to create content on it. I don't know if I will invest in it. You need like 200,000. Yeah, I need like a bunch. My main character, Lil Blaster. That's what I thought. So how were you playing earlier today? You're supposed to be working, Bark. I'm telling your boss. I was on lunch, sir. Were you... Don't you work in an office? Did you go home for lunch? At what point will I start a clan? In this game? I don't know. You went home. Got it. Okay. So many questions. I do. Palace of the Dead? Sure, because it probably didn't do very well, though I pre-ordered the collector's edition because of those statues that came with it. My son, he's a big horror fan as well. How old is your son, Matthias? I haven't done Palace of the Dead. Should I see... Hold on. Can I do... Hold on, let's do... No, Duty Finder. These are all ones that I've done, right? I stream sniped you last week, and then we didn't realize it was me. I was just gonna go with it. Okay. Gosh, I knew I recognized the name. I just didn't know who it was. Yeah, I'll let you guys decide where to take me. I don't know. You guys know more about this than I do. This is the first time I've been under-leveled, so... Chris is a bad friend. Just in Final Fantasy XIV. He just turned 10 in March, and like his father, he loves horror and Michael Myers. Poor kid cried in the theater for Halloween Ends. Really? Random person? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Should be the only time you'd be underleveled? Okay. Groovy. Well, whatever we're going to do will probably be the last thing I do for the stream today, but we'll see. Well, the other thing that threw me off, Bark, is that I figured that we would already be friends in this game. So I was surprised that the person who was sending me that, I was like, I recognize the name, but I'm like, why aren't we friends already? How goes the day job? It goes. I'm ready to replace it. It's got its things that are wearing on me a little bit, but you can't beat the requirements for hours if you want to be a content creator. So. CW Banana Hammock. Oh, that would have been back. Okay, that was okay. So this was back in the day. Got it. Sevi, can anyone tell me why the stream was clear but now blurry at the beginning, but now for some reason is? I'm on my phone. Check your settings and just see if it defaulted down to a lower resolution. Almost 400 now. Yeah, I actually added 4 subs today with the short that I put out. I'm trying to like put more shorts out, even if I don't think they're absolute bangers. But yeah, trying, working at it. Got about 600 to go. It feels slow, but when I compare it to my time on Twitch, it's basically on par with how fast we were growing on Twitch. So it just takes a while. Tell you that right, Carrie. Yeah, I sure did. Boy, there are things in that game that don't make any sense at all. That was one of those things. It should add icons, and then there should be, like, I think it's a gear icon. And then when you click on that, it'll have, like, auto resolution, and then, like, a bunch of different selections for you. Yeah, I had to. We're up to 73,000. That's good. How do I pass? Currently on auto. Whatever works best for you. I mean, depending on what the other options are, the higher you go, the higher resolution, the more likely it'll buffer and not work out real good. Depends on if you're on Wi-Fi or if you're on data or whatever. Get a full level at the end? Okay, perfect. Awesome. If we only have to do one of these, that'd be great. Once a day, it doubles the XP at the end? Oh, okay. Ooh, bad. Should we go out of the stream and back in? If it's still acting up, you could try refreshing the stream. Close your YouTube app and reopen it. You said you're on mobile, right? I'm coming! I didn't know you guys went up. Yeah, you on your phone? Okay. Yeah, try closing the app and reopening it and just play around with those settings. Eventually, you should find something that works. Oh, I should eat food? I have not dabbled with any food. Mark, thank you for welcoming Matthias. I guess while you guys are doing this, I can see what food I have. I have a lot of items, I just don't know what any of them do. Is it eggs? Do I want to eat eggs? A boiled egg? Let's go. I ate it. We're having tacos tonight. Pretty excited about that. I'm just glad it's grilling weather again. You can't grill tacos, but I'm just saying. we were gonna grill last night, but who's healing? Is that you? Who's healing? Knock that shit off. What kind of tacos? Oh, I don't know. No, I meant who's healing this guy? The bad guy. I'm taking it. I need it. Oh, I still have my dumb, stupid Imperial armor on. I leveled up? Who leveled up? Somebody leveled up? Wasn't me. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever really consider myself a big fan of how MMO combat plays out. I don't know. Something about the rinse and repeat nature of it. When I get a chance, Bark was saying there was, what was it, the Dark Knight or whatever that unlocks, that maybe that should be a good transition point for me. I should switch over to that. So I think I will do that, but... Not every MMO plays like this. Oh, hello, dragon. Does World of Warcraft play like this? We get gummy bears for a snack. Why can't I target it? Oh, okay. MMO first, a story game second. 14 is the opposite. Okay. What does that mean? When you say it's an MMO first, a story game second? Because this feels very much like, I don't know. I mean, there's story. Story does not feel like, at least in A Realm Reborn. I mean, yes, there's story-related things there, but a lot of the quests and things, they don't. I don't know. Feels like it's MMO first. I guess maybe it's too hard to say not having played WoW, but lore isn't as heavy in WoW. Okay. So it sounds like WoW would not be for me. I didn't miss out on much by not playing WoW. How do we get experience points in this? I know you get it all at the end, or you get some at the end, but I do keep randomly getting these XP spikes. Every time a monster is killed? Large bonus at the end. Well, I'm not... It's not moving up with every dead monster, though. They probably will after this guy, but... Hollow Val. Hello, welcome in. Specifically just boss monsters give XP and dungeons. Okay, so okay, that must be what it is. You know, you'd think that by the time I hit level 48 or whatever I am, that I would have... Oh, I should have moved. I would have had that stuff figured out by now, but here I am. Still learning. And Hollow, welcome in. Thank you for popping in and saying howdy. I guess you didn't say howdy. Chris Lawrence? Barely. Barely. Remember a friend of mine back in the day got me to play WoW, and I played it for a month and realized literally I was playing a month before to do the same thing over and over. Yeah, that sounds right. I do need a story to drive me forward. Like if this game, even with Final Fantasy in the name, if this did not have a story, which I really, so far in A Realm Reborn, the story is not super great, but I'm excited by what people have said about the story and like the later expansions and stuff. But if it didn't have that, I wouldn't play this. 90 on every combat job and still learning. All right. Hollow, you are going to find some friends around here. We've got a lot of seasoned vets. Who's the smartest man alive? That's right. Furious knows. Limit break. Oh, I didn't use that. I need this. Oh, I can't. Can I greet it? Pass. Pass. Did I get it? How do I know if I got it? I remember starting this game and making it to the first city. Well, you could have chosen any one of 3 cities. Beyond that, I didn't want a new MMO to play, but the story hooked me. For 14. Did you come over from WoW? I'm big on story as well, which is why I love Dead Space and Bloodborne and whatnot. Nice. Leveled up. You just missed the notification in the audio for it. 49. I did it. I did it. Thanks. RuneScape? RuneScape is one that I am as unfamiliar as I am with WoW. I am 10 times more unfamiliar with RuneScape. I don't know anything about it. Let's see. We got time. Let's go. So we need to go back to Fanland. Also, see, you spend half the time reading or in cutscenes. That is true. There's a lot of reading. I'm thinking of like story, like major cutscenes and stuff, but like, you know, voice acted things, and then I'm forgetting all of the 11 billion words I've read while playing this game. Like, why don't you just select... There we go. Shotgun! Ah. That makes sense. He skips every cutscene he can. Oh yeah, well that's why when I was playing with Mecha, she would like skip every story sequence too, and I'm like cringing, I'm like dying inside. I'm like, what are you even doing then? But I guess some of you MMO folk are not in it for the story. I want to have a cool flying Final Fantasy 15 car. Or a flying anything would be nice at this point. Here to play with friends and kill big bosses. My man. Ugh. Gets me every time we try to play a game together. Oh, your friends cuts. Oh man. That's one reason why I don't play multiplayer. I have like a pace that I need to play at. That I want to play. I want to experience things. I want to experience lore. And if people are rushing me through it, I get so mad. That's another reason why I bought and played Beat Forspoken. I thought it was a pretty cool story with cool combat mechanics. People hated on that game as well. Forspoken, I played the demo and decided right then and there, I'm like, there's no way I'm playing this game. I accept. All present? Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing up on Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. By the way, if you guys are hanging out in chat and you have not hit the like button, consider doing so. I would appreciate that. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. And even more so, if you haven't subbed, consider subbing. I would appreciate that even more. It is enough that... I read that already. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. Ah, thank you. Knocked us up to 11 likes. That's a good number. Much appreciated. Go for a sub, maybe meatballs? I could actually mess around with that too. I'm getting hungry. Character, story mechanics, all the above. The thing that I didn't like about Forspoken in the demo was the combat. It didn't feel good. I didn't get a chance to experience much of the characters, but I understand the dialogue is terrible. But then I played Atomic Heart, which has got some of the worst dialogue I've ever heard in my life. Which I also didn't finish, because that game doesn't know what it wants to be. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Now let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Let's see here. Let me get caught up. Gonna wrap up my workday. The first level 50 quest will have a lot of cutscenes. And that's not this one, right? This is the level 49 quest, right? Let's go eat somewhere. Who wants to drive? Kobu will drive. He's got the flying car. It only makes sense. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Mirandium to the north, and the coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum, the mainland, by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelves Wood. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. Hey, Kate, is that turkey still going to be good? Now that we had to throw away the hamburger? Now I'm worried that we can't have tacos. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon housed within Castrum Mirandium. Should be. Good. Excited for the next Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, I want to see more of that. I want that. Oh, Dragon Quest XII is supposed to be coming here soon at some point as well. I don't know how far along they are, but we haven't heard about that game in like a year and a half now. Speed up, drop the Addy. I'm pulling up. Okay, perfect. You guys, Kate, we're gonna need more tacos. There's not enough. I need leftovers for lunch tomorrow too, you guys. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Mirandium, I don't like that word, boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. Hey, Matthias, have you tried Curse of the Sea Rats multiplayer? Does it have multiplayer? I think it does. I think it has co-op. But I was just curious if you had a chance to try that yet. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ritantin Sas Arvina. Look at this mappy map happening. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. C-Dub, we would have you lead this assault. Heading back to Ultros until your next stream, you'll need to be level 50, and I highly recommend doing your level 51 quest. Yes, good reminder, because I did forget to do it for the 45. Like a short 20-hour drive? Yeah, real quick. Didn't know what was happening. I beat Dragon Quest Treasures not too long ago, and my son and I love Dragon Quest Builders again. Did you play Dragon Quest 11? That game's dope. Oh, but it's turn-based combat, so maybe you won't dig that one as much. Peerless field tactician, shorn of its leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianums? Maybe that's how you say it. Primary lines of supply. Either way, I wish you'd stop coming up in sentences. As soon as Ritatin's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidents. At that very hour, the Lominsan Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, should move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Nailed it. Meanwhile, in the 12's Wood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. This is elaborate. It's like we're planning a war or something. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Phrixio has been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridinium's defenses. I hate that one so much. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. It was a joke, Diamond. Come on, try to keep up. Its mission, to disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, the fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Sita, we would have you take command once more. I tried multiplayer, so I don't know if it works in Curse of the Sea Rats. Usually I'm not a multiplayer person, but I made an exception for the Star Wars Battlefront games. Gotcha. Twins win! Twins win! I'm probably more excited by that than you are, but... Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution, the monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two Castra is capacious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. Boy, this is elaborate. This is really setting up the end game, though, right? Meridianum. Oh, yeah, so I got it like 2 out of the 17 times I've had to say it. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing C-Dub's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. I think I leveled up again. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. That's a joke. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limsa Lominsa to the Monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. Gotcha, okay. That's cool. I'm looking forward to my son being able to play more stuff. He plays a ton of games. In fact, he's been borderline 100%ing the Spyro. But he switches gears on games quite often. So we did play through and beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. That was fun, even though I don't like beat 'em ups. As before, I loved it because I played with him. And I beat it with Bark. Weird. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Close in less than 30 days. Let's go! All setting up the end of ARR. Got it. This part of ARR. Okay. Did you actually res Jack? Jack resed me. Tataru, please assist Urianger in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Minfilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphanel mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. The Ninja Turtles collection? I want to play that. I haven't, but I want to check it out. Pray report to the... I already read that. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay. Wait, what? Is that not where I am? Oh, no, that's not where I am. That is where I am. We need to leave to the north, right? Oh, I get it. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk over. I'm sure you're ending soon. Thanks for the party. See, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. You're right. Patrick, thank you for the dope ride in your sick flying car. But yes, you're right. I am wrapping up soon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get myself kind of situated right in front of where we need to go. Get myself all positioned, and that's where I will shut her down. So thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. I had fun. I'm going to try to go live again one more time this week. I think I should be able to. I'm all done with Resident Evil 4, so if you guys have not checked out that Let's Play, that is up and complete. And I'm also working on Curse of the Sea Rats, but I just have the one video, and I could, if I record 2 episodes, that gets me ahead of the game substantially when I only have 1 Let's Play remaining. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna try to be live one more time this week. We'll see. It just depends on how much. Just depends on a lot of things, but I will focus on doing this at least once a week going forward. So, am I gonna play Raven's Watch again? No, probably not. I don't think so. I didn't have as much. I think it was fine, but I don't know. It wasn't something that I really needed to see further. I think John had a better time with it than I did. But no, I don't think I'm going to. So I will see you guys next time. Again. If you guys, I want to push some stuff though. If you guys are into video game music, I have a playlist that's being updated every day with new songs. It's got like 60 some songs, get you through the workday. I love video game music. I think it's like the most, can be some of the best music out there. So check that out. I have Let's Plays up. If you guys want to support my content, I do have a Buy Me a Coffee set up. You can find that down below in the description. Since I cannot monetize my channel yet, we're working on it. We still got a long ways to go though. That is the best way to support what I do. That's about it. That's about it. We're just over a month from Charlie making her appearance in the world and all that good stuff. So it's just going to be kind of busy, but I'm still going to try to make time to get live for you guys. So I will see you guys very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.